Learning more about the loneliness epidemic, I come to the realization that every time there's a problem faced in our society, we play the blaming game. We're blaming women for the fact that the men are feeling more loneliness. Instead of doing that, we could have come together and figure out how can we minimize that unsafe place that men feel, because in the end of the day, women don't feel as lonely because they have a strong community. We talk about our emotions. We look out for resources and we provide it to our friends and stuff. And then for men, there's always that fear of I'm gonna look gay or I'm gonna look weak when I talk about my emotions. In reality, first of all, what are you talking about? You're gonna look at, there's nothing wrong with being gay, and I think that's also something that it has to be look deeper into, because a lot of men are feeling like, whenever they feel very in touch with their emotions, there's a problem with them because of the standard of society have made for men, and the men continue to pursue that, but that is an impossible standard. So the level of satisfaction for men, it's a lot higher, but the actual level that they need is a lot lower. So it kind of feels like they're living in this unrealistic world that they feel like the world is against them. In reality, like, if we come together, that wouldn't be the case. And then my second point is that you're not weak for talking about your emotions. It actually shows a high level of strength, because throughout research we have learned that people that talk about their emotions and able to, communicate them better, which happens when you do it, as you get better over time, they tend to be more emotionally intelligent, and they actually make better decisions. They are stronger within their communities and stuff like that. Like, actually talking about your emotions make you a stronger man, and there's nothing wrong with that. And even if you have people in your life that deem you as weak or incapable of being independent and stuff like that, that doesn't represent the overall population. Just because a little bit of bad people are there doesn't mean that the world is bad, and that doesn't mean that you should stop. And I think also the fact that as men, they try to find humor, like the humor they is the closest thing to comfort for them. It's also something that it needs to change the dynamic. You minimizing your friend because he is a little weak physically, or because he likes to do things that are deemed feminine, doesn't help you guys. Like, it doesn't it's like you're taking a step back. When your friend is talking about their emotions and they're getting a little bit personal about it, and you make fun of it or you try to minimize what they're saying, it's just taking away that safe place that they thought they had. And then it creates that expectation that because, like, it makes me feel a little uncomfortable that you're opening up so much. I'm not even gonna open up because I will get the same lashback. So it's kind of like a weird cycle that is being followed. And I know that throughout history, media has portrayed this idea of men, which is based on a whole different reality. Like, women weren't able to do anything before. Everything that we were able to do now, we fought time after time after time. Like, we had to come together and be like, hey, like, I want to be an independent woman. I want to have my bank account. I wanted that. We gathered together. We heard what we had to say and how we felt about things. And we took those concerns and took action. And yes, there were women that were opposed to this because they were, they want to confine themselves to the expectation that was created for them. But they can do that. And that's really what feminist is about. It's like about giving women the freedom to do whatever they want, right? And then when it comes to men have the freedom to speak up, to have a safe place, but they need to let go of that expectation that they have created and accepted, because you have free will. And yes, there is accountability to things. You need to strip that ego to the side, put it to the side, and accept that you can be wrong, but that doesn't mean that you're a bad person. Like, I know that there's a lot of men out there that are just understanding, like, just life in general, because in the end of the day, we're just humans. We're all experiencing things for the first time. Like, think about your mom, your dad. Like, there's a lot of stuff that they messed up with because they didn't know better, and that's okay. They're still human. You still love them, so you're still lovable. Like, you deserve love. But you have to stop taking things personal and realize that, yes, it's not gonna be the best in the beginning, but it's fine, because when I start accepting that things are not always gonna be the same, that I can be wrong, that I just need to reach out, things become so much better, because all that weight that you're carrying on gets lifted away. And of course, over time, you might get more weight, but at least now you have a community that's gonna help you hold everything up. Like, we need to let go of that perception that men have to be so strong and so independent and they shouldn't talk about their emotions, because it's not helping anybody. It's not helping anybody. Like, I have met with so many, guys that that they have such a bad perception of themselves because of they don't meet a standard. But it's like, why? Why are you putting yourself down when you just need to be hold on? You need love so you can get the strength to get back up. Like, we need to let go of that fear. Because in the end of the day, women just want men to be happy. If we are making it all about sex, like, I just don't get why men are blaming women for the fact that they're going through all this, when in the end of the day, women's in the life that love them want to help them and want to understand them. And it's like, we don't know how. If you're not opening it up, we don't understand your real problems. And like, it's scary. I'm not saying it's not. Like, I have friends that finally, open up about their emotions and with stuff that they were going through. And I was like, why didn't you say something earlier? That's a lot. Like, that is a lot for one person to carry. You know the saying that there's like, you need like a community to like raise a kid? It's like, we need a community to be happy and to grow strong. And it's like, this old like hyper independency that we have going on is not helping anybody. Because it's like, if you're struggling financially, there's resources out there, but you need to talk to, because you might not know the resource is out there, like there other tools. Like, you might not see it, because it's like, one person cannot do it at all, and help requires time and vulnerability. And being vulnerable is not. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. If anything, if you're able to be vulnerable with someone, that means you trust them, you love them. And those people that you're being open about it, they're gonna feel so grateful that you were you were able to talk to them. So don't see yourself as a burden, because you're not. There's people out there that want to help you, but they don't know what's going on. And again, I know it's scary. It's uncomfortable. Like, it's on, like, you haven't never done this, right? The times that you have, like, you got some rejection, but maybe that wasn't your right people, so just speak up to somebody. Like, I know you're not, like, it's too hard to do by yourself.